I just finished recording a clip on here and I'm talking away, and then I went to look at it and I realized I'd never hit the record button. You figure doing this every day for practically 3 years, I'd know how to hit record by now. So John just got back with all the wood trim, and he's just got a roll of paint out there. He's gonna put a fresh coat of paint on the new trim. But here's the problem we're having right now. This big cutout chunk that's exposed the wall there, this is where the old headliner came down and used to tuck into there. And I never wanted to remove the headliner originally because it just seemed like too much work. So yeah, this is what we're ending up with right now. But John had a pretty awesome idea on how to just clean this section up and make it look like it wasn't even there. So if you guys notice, my sticker is no longer there anymore. Well, what John's doing is actually putting another whole panel piece here. You can see the difference of it right there. So he's putting another whole panel piece here, and that's not going to make a difference because this cabinet goes all the way up to the top. So does that one go all the way to the top, so you won't even notice that that's a different wall panel than that one, solving that problem. You guys remember my great big round curtain rod that used to go across here? That big ugly thing? Well, because I'm putting in a swivel seat in my van. Yeah, if you didn't know that, I have one on order. I was worried that when I was swiveled around, you'd have to see that dangling fabric here and it was gonna look like garbage. So while I was here, I was like, John, okay, we gotta get that bar connected. John's like, I got a better idea. He has this little track that he got at an RV store. It's for curtains. So you run the little curtain rollers through here, and then you mount the track up here, nice, neatly tucked away, and it looks really great. And just like a regular curtain, you grab it, and all the little sliders slide to one side, and you have a nice, clean look. But that means I need to make some curtains. I don't know how to sew. Hold on a second. I got an idea. You probably won't like it. Hey Siri, call Joseph.
Calling Joseph, formerly known as Mr. Mustache.
Hey man, hi YouTube.
So I'm in a situation, and I'm asking you if you'll make me a curtain for my van.
Oh, sure, of course.
That's the trim, and this little ridge here, that's the LED light track. So I've got all the LED lights pushed in here. Now all we got to do is put the frosting on here, which is this. It snaps in over top and just kind of disperses the light a little bit so it's not so harsh on the eyes. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to cut down a chunk eventually. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can leave it on.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Oh. Okay, man.
Looks so good. Got a broken LED right there. Looks good though.
Randy will be glad you painted it.
Oh yeah, he'll be stoked. He'll be like, yeah, fuck about time. He gave me such a hard time for that. He's like, dude.
So,
Oh, this looks so good.
we can come back here. Like, that's, yeah. You happy with it up there, though?
Yep. It's a brand new day today. The cabinet went in nice and easy. We just had to shave the top down just a little bit. We got tired. It was like 9 o'clock. We're like, okay, we're done. So I slept outside of John's place, and now I'm putting double-sided tape onto my little puck lights. Those little puck lights that I've always had, these ones. And I'm just gonna double-sided tape them to the roof. I could screw them and secure them, but what if I ever decided to want to move them? and there's a hole there now. So we're just gonna use some double-sided tape. And this stuff is really gummy, so it actually does come off after it's been on for a very long time. It just rolls right off. So this is what we're using. It's just a Scotch brand generic, whatever, Home Depot. Bada boom. Hey, one done. This ceiling looks super slick. So the new lights are mounted up on here. They look really good against the new ceiling. I have 4 lights at my desk area. It's a bit overkill. I've seen other vans do 4 lights, like these 4 puck lights down the middle of their van, and that's it. I got 4 at my desk. Boom. You need lights? I got lights. I like it because if I'm ever doing anything at my desk, because my desk gets mounted right here, I've got tons of light. I don't need to worry about wearing a headlamp or, you know what I mean? It's just nice to have all the light you need where you need it. That's the great thing about having a van. You can custom build it to whatever fits you. And on the other side over there, boom, I have a single light which lights up my bed area. So if I ever need any light at night, bang, right there, flick of the switch, we're good to go. So as soon as John gets up here this morning, he's going to be finishing off the back trim back there and mounting the LED light strip across the back. And we also have to mount that cabinet in over there. It's going to take some finessing and some shaving of the back because we did change the walls. Yeah, so that's going to be going in this morning, and then this project is just this close of being done. This stuff here is the LED light track, so that stuff over there, and all you got to do is drill a few holes in it and screw it to whatever you need to screw it to, run your lights through it, and then pop that stuff in over top. And this one here, you can tell it's straight, but the thing's got a bit of a curve to it, so we're just screwing it a little bit more often until we get the curve that we want. Alright guys, it's pretty much that easy. You just stick her on there and you're good to go.
Half an inch more.
It looks so good. Heck yeah.
Okay, now you can put it on.
Here's my old curtain system. It was just an expandable little curtain rod that we stuck into the headliner just to hang this big, huge mess. I traded this in for that sleek little tiny rod with these slidey little hooks on there, and Joseph's gonna make me a curtain. Oh, it looks so much better than having that huge rod across. Oh, am I ever stoked with how that looks. Nice and clean, just polished it right up and took away from something that, well, my roof was getting annoying after a while. I really enjoyed throwing that thing up there. It was cheap, affordable, and it got me through, and I really liked it. But then after a while, when the cloth gets dirty, you need to think about that when it comes to putting something like that up there. So every time Cruz would drink and shake his head, sometimes things splatter up everywhere. Think about those things when it comes to choosing either the fabric, vinyl, or if you're gonna do wood. Think about your style of living in the van. You see, if you're a clean person with no animals and you don't cook, that cloth roof would have lasted quite a while. But because I've started to cook a little bit in the van and I got this dirty bugger down here that eats and throws his slobber all over the place. So think about those things when it comes to choosing the right ceiling material for you. And the cloth did me well for the years that it was in here, but it's time for change. It's time to start polishing this van off and doing everything to it that I ever dreamed about. and doing that was just one piece of just polishing it right up. Hopefully you guys learned a few things in this video, and if you need any sort of little van work done, whether it's like build stuff or you want to just put solar on the roof, or you need a roof fan cut in, or just need to get a ceiling mounted properly, John at J5 Custom Vans on Instagram. You've seen him in tons of videos. Good dude, does great work at a damn fair price for sure. So if you're on Vancouver Island or in the Vancouver area, or at least on this side of British Columbia, give him a call for sure. All right, Cruisy Bear, we're gonna let them go, okay? Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Cool. You know the jungle has its rules, and I just try to keep it cool, and I'll be treated like a tool. So don't be acting like a fool. Look at you stopping like